Good evening, associated members of the press. Yes. Yeah, it feels tradition that I acknowledge the Australian press first. Yes.
Hi, John.
Hello.
It's me,
Hello.
Angela Bishop from
How's it
Channel
going?
10 Australia. I'm really
How's
good.
it
How
going,
are you?
Ange?
Yeah, good, mate.
Sweet.
Congratulations again.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Do you pinch yourself sometimes?
Yes, it feels very weird. Every time feels bizarre. It feels even more bizarre when you're standing next to Billy Porter in that hat. I've never felt I've never felt more hatless than I did in that moment.
Can I ask, early on in your series, you did quite a groundbreaking episode on guns where you interviewed our former Prime Minister.
Do you know what? That wasn't his show.
Oh, it wasn't his show.
That was my old job. That was for Jon Stewart. Yeah.
Indeed. But it was a groundbreaking interview and piece that you did. Do you ever think of revisiting the Australian situation given the ongoing...
Maybe. I was really proud of that. I worked at the Daily Show for 7, 8, maybe 9 years, somewhere around there. And those field pieces are really difficult to do. And I was very proud of that one. It felt like a culmination of all the things that I'd learned or that I'd been taught there. And so that has a kind of special place in my heart. It was really difficult, but I think we did a decent job. And I'm not the biggest fan of anything I do, but I like that.
Congratulations.
John, to the left.
Yes. To the left. Yes. Sorry. Yeah.
Julia Pierpont from
Hey.
Xinhua News. I'm really curious. You're living we're all living in a crazy time in the government, and obviously it gives you immense fodder for your work.
You could argue too much fodder.
Too much. That's
I would
what
take significantly less fodder.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen in the next election?
What do I think is going to happen?
Yeah.
You treating me like a crystal ball?
I'm curious.
I've no idea. I'm kind of practicing the wait and see strategy there. I think you're kind of mistaking me for someone who can see into the future. If you're that desperate to say, please, can you just tell me something good's going to happen? Who just won? Who you applauding?
It's the in memoriam.
All right, I'll say this. I mean, doing a Q&A during the in memoriam is not the best slot. Does anyone have any non-in memoriam related questions?
Hi, John. David from Israel. And
Thanks,
sincere
David.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
On your win.
Thank you.
Can we expect anything about Israel, which is a very good friend of the current regime here in the U.S.?
Yes, you are close, aren't you? Yeah, sure. We're looking into it all the time. Has anything happened?
We just had a second election in 5 months.
Oh, I know that. Have they come to a deal yet?
I think Jared is working on peace right now.
Oh, yes, that's right. Jared will nail it. Yeah, as long as Jared's in control of a thing, that thing is close to being fine. Anyone else? It's fine if there isn't.
Oh, no. I have one.
Yeah, sure.
Hi.
Hi.
I love your show, and
Thank you.
I don't mean this as like a criticism of the content, but you have a pretty white writers' room and producers, the people that came up. Is that something that you're working on changing?
Sure.
Especially because
all the time.
we
Yeah.
think of you as progressive, and that's why I love you. But
course.
I just guess, yeah, it's stuck out.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, they're not all white, but of course, like it's important to like diversify as aggressively as you can. There's always more that you can be doing. So yeah, you're absolutely right.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
John,
Sure.
one last
Yeah,
question.
sure.
Do you think the show could have used a host tonight?
I personally, I like hosts because I like comedians. So I love seeing Colbert and Kimmel talking. Really, I love it. So personally, it would always be my choice to have a host. But yeah,
Thank you.
I like it.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.